Cobra pose is a great pose for strengthening the spine and the back, opening the chest, heart, lungs, stimulating the whole organs and abdominals, and really stretching the whole front body. Um, it's a pose that we want to avoid if we have low back issues. We always want to check with our doctor first when we start any yoga program or doing a yoga pose. But um, with neck problems or back problems, it's something you do want to check with your doctor or avoid. To come into the pose, what we will do is come forward onto our bellies. Now, once we're here, we're going to make sure that the feet are hip distance apart, a little wider even, if you'd like. Tops of the feet flat on the mat. From here, we're going to come down, we're going to be face down, forehead touches the mat. We're going to bring the hands very close to the body at the shoulders, fingertips lining up with the tops of the shoulders. We want to keep the elbows close to the body, and we're going to roll the shoulders back and draw them down. Roll what we think of as the shoulders back, and what we think of as the shoulder blades pulled down the back. So to rise up, to bring ourselves into that cobra, thinking about the hood of the cobra as he rises up, we will be pressing into the ground with the hands, but we also want to use the back. We want to engage the belly. We want to press the legs into the mat. So we want to use the hands, but we also want to use the strength of our back and the strength in our core. What we'll do is work with the breath first, inhaling to come up and making sure to press into the floor with the legs and to the mat with the hands, and then raising up, keeping the elbows bent, keeping length in the neck, and then exhaling, coming down. I want you to move ever so slowly with deep breaths. Inhaling, coming up, just making sure those shoulders are down and back, tucked, and then exhaling, coming down. Sometimes I like to explore with the pose as well as I'm moving with the breath, where I hardly use my hands at all. And I really try to use the strength in my back. So just moving back and forth like that. And just coming up and thinking about that alert cobra, right? When he comes up into that hood, he is alert, he's in the moment, he's prepared, right? He is very focused on what is going on. And let's bring that to the pose. This time, I'd like you to hold your cobra. And again, just make sure, be mindful of, are my legs engaged? Are my thighs pressing into the mat? Do I have my shoulders pulled towards the body? Are my shoulder blades down the back? And just hold that there. Obviously, if you need to come down, I want you to come down. Take a breath or two and come back up. And just see if you can embody that cobra snake personification that is in that Indian mythology. If you need to come down, come down. Otherwise, I'll have you hold it. And just concentrating this, here in the West, it's really, snakes are slimy. They can be sort of sneaky, have a bad connotation. In India, they're revered. They're thought of as sacred. And one of the reasons why is because they live a long time, right? With age comes wisdom. And the other part of it is that they shed their skin. That's really my favorite symbolism about them, is related to the fact that they shed their skin. So think about that. In the shedding of the skin, they cast away what no longer serves them. So exhale, let's come down. Let's press up onto all fours. Make sure those legs are at least hip distance apart, if not wider. And then just press back into child. Again, just applying that thought, applying that symbolism of the snake. You know, thinking about where we have shed our skin, where we have, you know, sort of casted away what was not working for us any longer. Or where we might need to, where we might be feeling that we need to shed our skin, right? I'm just really enjoying that child pose. And then when you're ready, just coming up to seated and taking some nice deep breaths and just allowing yourself to take in all of that great stretch you just got, the wonderful feelings, the wonderful effects that you just put on your body. Thank you.